You're walking every day, feeling proud of yourself, staying active. But here's what nobody's telling you. That same walking routine that you think is keeping you strong might actually be the reason you're getting weaker. I know that sounds backwards, doesn't it? But stay with me because what I'm about to share could be the difference between living independently for the next 20 years or slowly losing your ability to do the simple things you love. Here's the truth. After 60, especially for women, walking alone is not enough. Walking without the right foundation is like building a house on sand. It feels productive, but underneath something critical is crumbling away. Your muscle mass. And once that goes, everything else follows. The confidence to travel, the ability to play with your grandchildren, the freedom to live alone without fear. It all starts disappearing, one weak muscle fiber at a time. But what if I told you there are just two movements, two specific strength exercises that can stop this decline completely and even reverse it? No gym required, no complicated equipment, just your body, maybe a chair, and about 8 minutes 3 times a week. Before we go further, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button and turn on notifications. And here's how you can help me create even better content for you. If you find this video valuable and you're ready to take action, type the word strong in the comments. If something's unclear, type help and tell me what you need. Walking is wonderful. It's good for your heart, your mood, your circulation, your brain health. I would never tell you to stop walking. But here's what happens to a woman's body after 60 that changes everything. You begin losing muscle mass at an accelerated rate. For women, this process speeds up dramatically after menopause. Studies show that women can lose up to 3 to 5% of their muscle mass per year after age 60 if they don't actively work to prevent it. You could lose half your muscle strength in just a decade. This loss has a name: sarcopenia. And walking, as beneficial as it is, does not create a strong enough stimulus to stop it. Think of it this way. Your muscles are like employees. When you walk, you're giving them the same easy task every single day. They adapt. They stop getting stronger because they don't need to be. But life doesn't just require walking on flat, even ground. Life requires you to stand up from a low sofa, to step up onto a curb, to catch yourself quickly if you trip, to carry groceries up the stairs. These movements require power, they require strength. And walking does not build that kind of strength. This is why I see active women, women who walk religiously, who still struggle with these basic movements. They tell me, "But I'm so active. Why am I getting weaker?" The answer is that activity and strength are not the same thing. There's another factor that makes this even more urgent for women specifically: bone density. After menopause, the drop in estrogen causes bones to lose density at an alarming rate. Walking provides some bone stimulus, but it's not enough. You need exercises that load your bones with more force. So what's the solution? Two specific exercises that target the exact muscle groups and movement patterns that deteriorate fastest in women over 60. The first exercise is the box step-up. This movement is absolutely crucial because it mimics one of the most dangerous situations women over 60 face: stepping up onto a curb, climbing stairs, getting into a car. These are all single-leg movements that require you to support your entire body weight on one leg while lifting yourself upward. When this strength disappears, that's when falls happen. That's when you start avoiding stairs. That's when getting into your friend's SUV becomes a source of anxiety. The box step-up targets your quadriceps, strengthens your glutes, challenges your balance, and builds the exact strength pattern you need for real life. Here's how to do it properly. Find a stable step or platform. For most women starting out, this should be relatively low, maybe 4 to 6 inches high. A sturdy box or the bottom step of your staircase with a railing works perfectly. Stand facing the step with your feet hip-width apart. You can place one hand lightly on a railing or wall for balance. Check your posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, core gently engaged. Place your right foot fully on the step. Your entire foot should be planted, not just your toes. Take a breath in. Then, as you exhale, press firmly through your right heel and lift your body up until you're standing on the step. You're pressing down through that heel, not pulling yourself up with your arms or using momentum. At the top, pause. Stand tall for a full second. Feel your right glute and thigh doing the work. Then, with control, step back down with your left foot first, followed by your right. Lower yourself slowly over 2 to 3 seconds. That's one repetition. Do 6 to 8 repetitions on your right leg. Then switch and do 6 to 8 on your left leg. Rest for about a minute, then repeat for a second set. Start with just 2 sets, 3 times per week. Common mistakes to avoid: using momentum or swinging your body up, letting your knee collapse inward and rushing the descent. The lowering phase builds just as much strength as the lifting phase. Within 3 weeks of consistent practice, you will notice real differences. Stairs feel easier. Getting into the car feels smoother. You feel more stable and confident. As you get stronger, you can progress by using a slightly higher step, removing your hand from the support, or holding light weights. But remember, perfect form beats high steps every single time. Now let's move to the second essential exercise, the glute bridge. This exercise is an absolute game changer for women over 60. Your glutes are the largest and potentially strongest muscles in your entire body, but they're also the muscles that get lazy the fastest, especially for women who sit a lot. Weak glutes are behind so many problems: lower back pain, hip pain, poor posture, difficulty standing from a seated position, and critically, they're a major factor in falls. The glute bridge strengthens these crucial muscles while also protecting your back. It's gentle, it's effective, and it's something almost everyone can do. Here's exactly how to perform a proper glute bridge. Lie on your back on a comfortable but firm surface. A yoga mat on the floor is ideal. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground about hip width apart. Your feet should be close enough that if you reach down with your arms, your fingertips can just barely touch your heels. Your arms rest by your sides, palms down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. You're creating a straight line from your shoulders through your hips to your knees. At the top of the movement, squeeze your glutes hard. Really squeeze them. Hold this squeeze and this position for a full 2 seconds. Then, slowly and with control, lower your hips back down. Take 2 to 3 seconds for this descent. That's one complete repetition. Start with 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Rest for 45 to 60 seconds between sets. Do this 3 times per week, ideally on the same days you do your step-ups. Common mistakes to watch for: lifting too high and arching your lower back, not squeezing your glutes at the top, and pushing through your toes instead of your heels. Keep your weight in your heels. After just 2 weeks, you will feel differences. Standing up from chairs becomes easier. Your lower back feels more supported. You stand taller naturally. As you get stronger, hold the top position for 4 or 5 seconds. Perform the bridge with one leg extended, or place your feet on a slightly elevated surface. Now, let's put this together into a simple, sustainable plan that will transform your strength in the next 12 weeks. 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, work well. Set aside just 10 minutes. Start with your box step-ups. 2 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions per leg. Rest for about a minute between sets. Then move to your glute bridges. 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Rest for 45 seconds between sets. That's your complete strength routine. 8 to 10 minutes maximum. On Tuesday, Thursday, and over the weekend, continue your walking. Enjoy it. But now you'll know that your walks are building on a foundation of real strength. This combination is powerful precisely because it's focused. The step-up builds your single-leg strength and balance. The bridge rebuilds your glutes and protects your back. Together, they address the biggest strength deficits that make walking dangerous after 60. Within 1 month, you'll notice you're standing taller. Within 2 months, movements that felt difficult will feel manageable. Within 3 months, you'll wonder why you didn't start this years ago. But here's the key. You have to start. You have to be consistent, and you have to trust the process. Some days you'll feel strong. Other days you might only get through 1 set, and that's okay. What matters is that you show up consistently over time. The decline in strength is not inevitable. It's a choice. And you now have the exact blueprint to make a different choice. If you found this valuable, please type strong in the comments right now. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear it. And remember, the best time to start building strength was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now today. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Every single rep you do is an investment in your independence tomorrow. Stay strong, stay mobile, and I'll see you in the next video.